hit it again. Uno mas. Favorite costume? Wait, which one? God of Thunder? That one's pretty good. I like the Golden Rooster, and I'm absolutely doing the Game Spy shirt this time though. Oh, I forgot to do Douglas the underwear thing. Oh well. Oh, we're wearing it already. It's cool in the cutscenes. That's a good point. The way you wrote Febo 3 to Febo 5, I thought you meant it was going for like 2 days. Oh god, here we go. GameSpy.com, USA. Oh, here we are in the GameSpy outfit. USA. USA. I forget what GameSpy was. Didn't it have like a game launcher or something? Forget its purpose. Anti-cheat. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking like some kind of DRM or something. Kind of like Steam before Steam was a thing. Extreme. I'm extreme. I should try this on emulator sometime, just for the outfit. Get some HD Game Spy going. And codes and cheats. I know it was like a website, like an all-purpose video game website, but I thought they had some kind of like program that did something. Sounds like malware, to be honest. Maybe that's what it was. All these shirts. There's so much crap in my inventory now. Multiplayer games. Not know that. Not aware. Oh, that's cool. Like Borderlands, but like way the fuck before Borderlands existed. 800 programs, what the fuck? I didn't know that. Well, I guess that makes sense. Sounds like a lot for like that time period. First Borderlands user, really? I thought GameSpy went out of business like way before that. Saints Row 2? What the fuck? Everywhere. This whole time I'm just gonna be thinking about the final boss. It was shut down in 2014? It was that late? I didn't even know that. I thought it was gone like way earlier than that. Like in the mid-2000s maybe. Yeah, I guess that's what I mean where I was talking about it being like Steam before Steam was a thing. Man, now I gotta go read a book about GameSpy. I'll pop open the Wikipedia article and look at it for like 20 seconds, and then I'll probably be good after that. It's not that interesting. I should have looked into why my VTuber model is not doing facial expressions. Probably should have fixed that before I started this. Got a cool logo. Yeah, the spy. Totally does sound like malware, though. Or it's like Bonzi Buddy's gaming division. Hybrid Heaven. Yeah, someone should like remind me to look at that. Yeah, someone ping me in Telegram with Hybrid Heaven. What the hell? I don't even remember what it was when we were talking about it like an hour ago. Yeah, but like, what is it? I know it's an N64 game, but like, is it a... Sounds like a Pokemon ripoff. One of those genres of games. I'll just have... I have my Pikachu lay an egg with a Geodude, then it'll make Geokachu. Bam, Hybrid Heaven. Oh, it's a third-person fighter? Power Stone. There's no animal breeding? I don't want to touch it. I'm kidding. Maybe fun anyways. Beating people up in the third person can be fun. Oh, I love, like, targeting body parts is fun. That's the Eternal Darkness combat system. A lot of fun for that reason. Suplexes are good. So you're telling me it's Eternal Darkness, but with suplexes? That sounds perfect. Sounds like a good game right there. Grab these health drinks right here. Basically, my goal now is to grab every health drink I can think of. Oh, it starts with a naked dude? That's cool. Say it balls out from the very beginning. And then I realized, I was like, oh wait, phrasing. Balls out, huh? We're gonna be talking about the penises. We're gonna be talking about the vagina. We're definitely gonna be talking about masturbation. Any Beavis and Butthead fans in the chat? Please say yes. Surprised to see a naked dude in an N64 game. Did he hang dong? Did he get a full frontal? It's been a while, but sure. I want to rewatch Beavis and Butthead to America. Shower steam thing? Oh, gotcha. Or like where someone in a cartoon runs out of a shower naked and there's just like a shield of like soap bubbles around the waist. That whole thing. Put a pie over the crotchal region. I would fix it. With the cam hack, yeah. Let me do a camera hack for this Nintendo 64 game so I can see some like 5 polygon penis. For the King of the Hill fan? Yeah, that's reasonable. I think Beavis and Butthead's like, it's one thing to like the humor, but it's like, it's, if you're into the MTV culture aspect, that's like so important. Oh, I just gave that guy the slip. I didn't even guard properly and he still didn't hit me. Going a lot better than the first round. Actually kind of getting used to the controls. Could have equipped the pipe there, but I didn't. B&B was alright, but lacked the feel of the original. Yeah, I thought it was okay. I don't, like, I think the Paramount was, like, trying to get a streaming service off the ground, because I remember Beavis and Butthead in those ads, and I wonder if that means the... Even if they have... Yeah, I was gonna say, if they don't have the original music videos, then it doesn't... then it's shit. You need that. Like, if you're into the music video culture, then it's like, that's so important. Like, half as good without it. But head game, was it good? Oh, that was my fault. The fucko boingo. I'm still getting used to the controls. Come right back here. It's hard to position on PS2. The tiles are different. I just went so far! I did not mean to go that far at all. Oh, it's a point-and-click adventure. Oh, that's cool. Minigames like spitting on people from the roof, that sounds great. I would play that. Oh, thank God. Okay. My controller is vibrating like a mofo.
What? It's the shopping mall just like before. Am I back?
Yeah, I don't know why the expressions are all fucked up. Oh shit, sorry. Ugh. Shit, I don't want to use this, but I kind of need to. So, your inner animal is a snake. Snakes are cool. I used to love snakes. I've had pet snakes. Pretty chill. Pain in the ass to feed, though. shirt. Yeah, it's a GameSpy logo. I got the GameSpy shirt. Look at that. A little blurry, but it's there. I was saying I should, like, emulate the PS2 version, get this in HD sometime. Mason has been taken offline. Oh no. Uh-oh. Well, they're pissed. They are mad at me. Ages, yeah, we were talking about that. They ceased in 2014, I think it was said. Oh my god! Oh, thank god this isn't Extreme X. I would be dead. What a horrible place for the dog to be. See, that's how easy it is for fucking... More difficult runs. The end runs can just fucking end like that. Oh, a dog was positioned by the entrance and just bit you as soon as you left, so fuck you. How it goes. Yeah, I might be one hit from kill. Bad. But I gotta do it. I have to be really careful with health items because my only, like, course of action for the final boss is to do the blind spot strat, except take the hits and just have enough health items that I can survive them. Growing strong and healthy. It's Minmo! GameSpy brand standards, guys, complaining the logo doesn't look sharp enough. I think someone mentioned that IGN bought out GameSpy, which would be funny because they both have shirts in this game. What a coinky dink. Is there a health item over here? Y'all got any of them health drinks? Kinda need a lot. That is true, there are health items that will not spawn if you have too many health items in your inventory. Which I hate, but them's the breaks. I do not think that health drinks fall into that category often. It's usually the bigger pickups like first aid kits, which honestly aren't that helpful. I guess they're good now, but in the later extreme difficulties, they don't matter as much because you only have 3 HP eventually. So whether something heals like 1 HP or 2 HP isn't that big of a deal. Since most hits are I bonked right as soon as the cutscene hit. Most enemy hits will drop your health to last hit anyways, so it's like there's no point in having full health because you're gonna lose it immediately anyways. Oh, I got blocked, bitch. Out of here. Trying to steal my cool shirt. Maybe I should take that, like, I should dodge in that little side thing every time. It actually lines up nicely to exit out of the side. It's very nice. feel like her slowdown. See, like I'm tapping square as I approach the door because you have to slow down so you don't faceplant. And I feel like either it's the console version itself or having the pipe out makes her little stops easier. That's a pain in the ass in Borley. Like maybe on the harder, on like Extreme X, which pipe. Game Spy shirt. They were like pretty. Oh wait, I'm about to tank my health. Fuck. I hate this hallway. What was I gonna say? Yeah, they were pretty inclusive with their shirts. They had a lot in here. Like what, like 12 magazines or something? I'll have a shirt in this game. Kind of cool. I know there's like licensing bullshit and all that, but it's like it was a cool touch to add that in, I think. On hard or above, you're pretty much guaranteed. I think it might actually even be like completely guaranteed that you're gonna. Oh, that shouldn't count. Fuck you. Basically, it zeroes out your health, like no matter what. Listen to the bleeding hallway. I'm not. I don't know. I don't know why they did it. I don't have a good answer for that. Doesn't even. It might not even be a symbolic thing. I mean, maybe someone just had the idea and they're like, you know what? Fuck it. That sounds fun. I'll add that in there. It symbolizes get fucked, yeah. They're like, you know what, let's just be a jerk to people on Extra New Game. They've got it too easy with their lightsabers and their flamethrowers and their cool shirts. So we're just gonna fuck them over a little bit for fun. On an Extreme X, yeah. Quotation marks. Ah, dude, you gotta crank that turn really hard. Only 90 degrees feather, it's not that bad. Just a jump to the left. My hand's so sore. Shit's hard. I don't play Silent Hill 1 anymore. Fucking unhealthy. Light off. God, she leans so hard upward, like running upstairs. Like parallel with the stairs themselves. The high step so hard. That's it. The Otter of the Moment picture. I forgot how good those were. Grafin. gonna be a problem. I will simply not engage with that monster on the way back. Oracle. Is that his name? Holding up with my right hand is ow my thumb. Ow. Ow my face. Might me just running into a door. Got out of the water. Oh, the otter. Okay, not the, like, the monster. Yeah, speaking of which, this guy's, like, right in the way. Oh, I took the long way around. Oh, I should do the sewer ferry. PlayStation 2 sewer ferry. Ugh, my hand. Better put the flashlight? That's a great question. Oh my god, hold on.
What was it that you dropped? Was it this precious gold pipe? Well then, was it this magnificent silver pipe? Perhaps it was only this filthy steel pipe that you dropped. I have finally found a truly honest man. In return, I will give you both the gold
Is this chick
and
canon?
the silver pipe to keep.
Great question. I think the answer is no. Yeah, it's me. I'm a truly honest man. They changed it in the HD collection to say person, by the way. I think it's fine. By the way, I just thought it's a fun fact. No, they just look cool, the pipes. Heather is the man. Yeah, they just mean like you're... They're your man, you're badass. You're the man now, dog. Oh, whoops. Us. Man is inhuman. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone actually being pissy about the change or anything. Or even pissy about the original. Health ranks. Here goes she's a man. No, she's a single mother raising her kids alone, remember? Seems like an odd choice, like the scenes left over from another game. No, it's just something silly that they just threw in, and it's like you have these game that's released, you know, in the span of like 4 years, they released like 3 of the greatest survival horror games of all time. Everyone's like sleeping at their desks and shit, and it's like, I don't know. It doesn't have to be like a whole thing, you know? Like they just did it. It was probably just a fun thing to add. They sure as hell love to add goofy shit. Now, I could have sworn if you went back in there, there was a first aid kit. I'm not gonna do it now. I think there's also an enemy if you go back in there, but behind him, I think there's a first aid kit. Like, you drop down there and it's empty, but if you go back in, an enemy spawns. Forget. I'm not gonna deal with it. Game evolved during development. Yeah, that's especially because it's a sequel to 1. Like, did they, you know, it's like, did they have this in the back of their head while they were working on 2? On the other hand, I think it's been tweeted, I think by Masahiro Ito, that 3 was supposed to be an arcade game originally before they were like, yeah, that's stupid. Make it a real game. They did this instead. I don't know. I don't like. Between, like, the making of information and, you know, like, the deeper, like, more detailed parts of the lore, there's a lot about the series that I don't pay attention to as much as most super fans or whatever. Like, the mechanics and the details interest me a lot, because I'm just that kind of nerd. Whereas, like, I know there are people who just, like, have watched every documentary about the making of, and... almost like an arcade game. Yeah, I don't know how early that was scrapped as an idea. I think it was just something that, yeah, Masahiro Yuto mentioned. I don't get it at all. And hey, they did eventually make an arcade game, and that was actually... Yeah, like, they did eventually get their on-rails shooter, and it was actually pretty cool. Like, I gotta... Oh, so, like, if we're being honest, I think the way that, Silent Hill 4, they say it kind of aged better over time because of its juxtaposition with the later games. That's probably also true for the arcade game. That was, like, what, 2006, I think? Maybe earlier. And it's not bad. There's some really sick animations, and like some like location. There's some cool stuff in it. I'll pop one of these because my controller's vibrating. Bitch. Oh, it's 2007. Yeah, I think it's very cool. Yeah, it's like just an amalgamation of like Silent Hill elements, but they did some cool, like, you know, design and like stuff. I don't know. It was neat. Glad they did it. If they re-released it like on PC, like properly, you know, the same way they do, you know, like House of the Dead or, you know, other shooters like that. Like that would be very cool. Yeah, that drawer's stupid. It has such a dumb hitbox. Yeah, filthy. If they would just re-release it on the Nintendo Switch, it would be very cool of them. Much story stuff in the first half. Yeah, it's like, it is... This first part, up until actually getting to Silent Hill, is pretty linear. And then when you get to Silent Hill, it's all copied assets except for the amusement park and the church, so it's like... If somehow that carried over, it's like, yeah, I kinda... I don't know, I think, like, we live in an era where...
It's being invaded by the other.
Everyone knows that, like, everyone who's, like, in their 20s and 30s just wants to play the shit they played as a kid. That's worth a lot of money, so... Guys, we got Klonoa. Fucking Klonoa's coming back. Can you believe that shit? I'm gonna stream the shit out of that game. You guys better be ready. It's gonna be not like this very much. I never used GameSpy, so I don't remember it at all. I know very little about it. El Chat was like looking it up for me earlier. I didn't have like a... When I was really little, I wanted a laptop, and I did eventually end up with a laptop, but that's not very good for computer games. Mostly all I played was Chessmaster 9000 and Sim Theme Park. And this, like, this Counter-Strike or what have you. Half-Life. I'm so fucking hyped for Klonoa, guys. I just want to talk about it. I love this series so much. I wonder if those count towards in-game time. I actually forget. Woo! If I was close. Yeah, it's gonna be sick. I'm so stoked for that. Yeah, they remade the Klonoa for the Wii in 2008. It had actual English voices, which was weird. Graphics update was very good though. It was pretty solid. Just like Kirby is like a free. Yeah, it's like Kirby. It's literally like, you know, 1-1, 1-2. It's like the Mario format. But it's all whimsical and like, it's all it's very whimsical. Except for all the tragic parts, which there are many actually. Yeah, you could make that case about Downpour. I'm not a Downpour defender. Dog with arms for... Yeah, it's badass. I can't wait. Oh, dude, I was so far away. Fuck y'all, I'm out of here. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, there's 3 of them. Uh-oh. Oh, stay near each other. Do not spread out. Thank you. Downpour Defender. I know I've met people who like Downpour, even as like their favorite Silent Hill game. It's been a while, but I know they're out there. Do not slap them, but I know they exist. Hello, Sindragon. Welcome awake. I'm kicking ass. That. I do have a gold pipe. Yeah, that's true. Why aren't they using it? Well, we can. Snazzy. Only speedruns down for a lot. Yeah, same here. Anytime I'm running it, I talk shit nonstop. Kind of fun to blast through, like honestly. But that's how it be. Silent Hill has giant fans in them. Yeah, Downpour's got plenty of big fans. They'll chop you up. 4 or 5 pies. I wish it was all of them. He's one of the sexier protagonists, really? I'm not as like, I disagree or I'm in disbelief, just like, I hear many people talking about that. Blasted. Oh, get fucked. Jerks. Cutting made you mad. Clamrock Henry, oh my god. I do not think like Henry with just big fucking neon pompadour or something.
Fooey, ego Ares.
Ew, fooey. More fans in Homecoming. I think I would only disagree because no one played Origins. Just by sheer numbers of how many people ever played it. Like 5 people played Silent Hill Origins. Henry Townsend. More than Book of Memories? Yeah, that's true. Even from, like, I remember when, like, the first trailer came out, it just got fucking bombed, like, dislike bombed off the face of the earth. Like, there is not a single moment of that game's existence, even from the instant it was announced to here, like, years and years later, no one has ever liked Book of Memories, even a little bit. Or even, like, had any hope or interest or anything. Like, all, just from the get-go. I think it's hilarious. Even Downpour, I was so optimistic for Downpour. I was hoping for the best. And, you know, playing through it, sometimes it has fun moments, perhaps, but it's, like, not a single redeeming... It's like the Silent Hill Revelations of the console games. There's not a single redeeming quality. Ah, where's my silencer? I remember how to do this. Oh. What? What was that? You like Book of Memories more than Shattered Mirror? That's a fucking spicy one. We're talking about spicy opinion. That's a spicy fucking opinion. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm glad you've told us. I've never heard that one before. We're gonna make a pun. Oh, then I missed it. I'm like, wow. Always miss it. Talking about this guy. Doing fine, don't worry, Sam. it's a fucked up light. Does that help? This is going way better than last run. You know about the gameplay? Yeah, that's fine. It's definitely one of those, like not everyone's gonna like it, but the people who like it, like me, are gonna... Very, very cool. I think it's very, very cool game. I don't necessarily mind the no combat. I wish you could spend more time in the ice world, though. That's my only complaint. Like, if hiding despawned all of the enemies, and there was some benefit to hanging out in the other world, then I'd probably been like, that would have been perfect. But as it is, it's like there's the other world, which is this incredibly well, you know, detailed area, tons of cool shit everywhere, and all you get to do is run past it all, which is tragic. There was more reason to hang out there, and if they did let you just hang out there, I think that would have been perfect. These little stutters are freaking me out, even if they are consistent. HD collection's got me on edge, man. I'm gonna make a pit stop here. At Heaven's Night. Yeah, it's laggy as hell on PS2. The shotgun shell first aid kit combo is way too good to ignore now. Yeah, I guess, like, I played the Wii version a million times, so eventually the wiggle stuff was, like, super easy. See, people just, like, I saw so many casual players playing it, and, like, as soon as they get jumped, they just start flailing like a crazy person. Like, you just give it, like, one little shake in the right direction, and, like, it's fine. Not fucking Wii Sports, you know? Not like that, that guy playing... What's it, Baby Mama? Like, shaking the baby? Yeah, don't do that. Must be gentle. Pointer comes in handy. Yeah, you get to actually color. Isn't that cool? That game would kick so much ass on the Switch. I really hope somehow, some magical way, it gets some... I mean, I know there's a lot of games that need the revival treatment, but I feel like that one would be pretty easy, right? I remember thinking with that Mario re-release, like Galaxy using emulated motion controls. It's like, oh, I wonder how that's gonna work. And it turns out it works fucking great, and you know, I'm glad they included it. 3? Did I screw up? No. Okay, what a S. Ooh, it's 10:59. What? How did that hit me? Versus you're being jerks on console. Oh crap. Or 2, right? artificially delisted. Yeah, oops. Is it actually, like, not a thing anymore? Are they doing the Disney shit? Back in the Disney vault? Okay, that's 4. I counted correct. Yeah, that's fucked up. That's why I bought a physical. Like, I was very careful. I bought a physical version on purpose. I think that's the only physical. I have 3 physical copies of Nintendo Switch games. Pushing them out is a pain in the ass. I used to prefer digital, but now I'm all on board digital when I can. But like, I don't. Maybe they're gonna like be sketchy, but with that, you know. Like, eventually there will be the Switch 2, and then there'll be like, oh, you have to only buy it again for a limited time or some, I don't know. They're gonna pull something. $79.18. 9. 79. I stopped holding up for so long during these cutscenes. These. Pad, ugh. Learn to use the analog stick. It's so awkward, you know? Oh, it's nice as hell. Oh shit, oh, that was my fault. I don't know how to count. Like, I can still tank another hit, so I should be fine. Basically, for the hospital, you have to pop an ampule for the running section before, then another one for the running section after. So if you can go the whole time without using health items, you're guaranteed to get your health back. Yeah, it's actually going really smooth. Like, little bit of control warm-up has helped a lot. I had a plan to eventually do, submit runs to the leaderboards of every, like, every version of every game. I know consoles lumped into one, so, like, I think I have an HD collection run of something. So I have, like, a, quote, console run. I have all the hardware, might as well use it, right? Blah blah. That guy sounds like. By that guy, I guess that's Valtiel, right? Making fun of him. On there. This is rough because, like, a lot of... Like, you have to do that part, for example, very quickly, or else that monster's gonna get on your ass. You have invincibility for, like, a second and a half after a room loads. So if your movement after a door load is slow, then you can end up in deep shit really quickly. So doing this on console is, like, extra dangerous for that reason. Thing. Gotta get past the slurper quickly, or else the nurse might shoot you in the face. Okay, I'm gonna check real quick. How's my health? That's kind of risky. At least I know I have one spare hit. I'm heading to that one really sketchy hallway soon, so I'm gonna... Oh, hello. Thank God the door took me from that angle. Oh god! Oh, thank God I still had invincibility. Oh, that was dangerous. That's what I mean, if you screw up your movement, like if I ran to a wall or something, I would've been so screwed. You survive this friggin' hallway. Keep going. Ah, shit. That's bad. That's really bad. Damn it. Please be out of the way. Ah, shit. Push. Really bad. Okay. Oh my god, my thumb's on fire. Health's okay. Ugh. I was like fucking face rolling the controller for a bit. Yeah, because like you can mash out of those grabs on hard or even extreme. It's a death sentence later, but it's like I actually am not. There's actual hope for mashing, so I had to do it. Never mind. Bye, bitch. Get out of here. Busted out the pipe because I thought it would be swag. Guess what? It is. That ampule. I'm gonna play. See, like, I don't know if I needed that first aid kit. I probably didn't. Wait, no. Yeah, I did.
Why did
But basically,
you send her to my
if I'm about to full heal anyways, then it's like... for a bit. Well, whoa, that was cool. Oh, it's trying its very hardest. Cool, and then I got at least one ampule for the final boss. Actually, I'll have 2 extras if I'm careful. Honestly, right from right now, just this perspective, I think the tank strat for the final boss, even on Extreme X, might be viable. I was like so worried. I've been worried. Okay, I've been thinking about this for like a month, right? I was like, okay, I decided long ago that I was gonna yeah, I switched to the gold pipe. Thank you for appreciating. I decided that I was gonna go through the PS2 version a bunch for the challenge of it. And I knew it was possible that the final boss strat wouldn't work. If I had to bet, I would have bet on it not working, actually. And it doesn't. But the health strats as a backup plan is actually, I think, maybe doable. Even though it's incredibly terrifying. And it might also mean, depending on routing, that you take too many hits earlier in the game, then you're just screwed at the end. But honestly, that's not, like, the worst thing, right? Oh, we're almost there. Just fucking, I love the freeze to fade there. God, my thumb is so sore. I gotta switch back to shotgun. Whoops. That's what I get for running around with this swag. The swag pipe. Your favorite Scottish instrument. Bagpipes. Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. Woo! I gotta look up exactly how that works again. Like, it kind of eludes me. Like, I know basically what you're supposed to do, but I forget why. And that makes it a lot less... a lot less confident. Don't wait for him to go away, he will stab you like 5 times on the way up these stairs. Sir, lose so much health. He can't do anything about it. I can skip Borley this time, yes. Three cutscenes.
Welcome to the Borley.
Yeah, we just go right through.
Help! Help!
Boyerly. Right. We're at the Boyerly mansion.
That's Danny.
We don't care about Danny.
This mansion is quite old, so please, I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart.
Oh,
The mechanism
hands.
is broken, you see.
That's
It
Danny.
wasn't supposed to stop there.
It's just Danny, that's
I
all.
assure you.
Alright, here we go.
That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever.
Forever. I still don't think I'm quick enough at that part to survive Stream X. It's like this. I'm unlocking the later difficulties, but I'm also training. I am not ready. The dog's actually really dangerous. It spawn lines you up with the dog head on, and they usually just hang out and do that bark. And if you're close to them, they'll fucking bite you. That's a one-hit kill. Stream X, so you gotta be careful. Always go a wee bit to the side after spawning in that room, or else I die. Any health stuff in here I should have been grabbing. Whoa, hello. He's farther to the right than I thought he was going to be. I can't believe I missed both times. Oh, duh. Now to get this ride moving. Good idea, Heather. There's something behind me. Oh, it's just pistol ammo. that's not too important. Oh, close. Game spy. A quirked up little white boy busting down sexual style. Yeah, that's me. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to Lay Stream. Going well? Very cool. Love to see it. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to pull out my katana. I was thinking about it, and I wasn't gonna use an ampule, but I am. I've changed my mind. Get my stamina back. Yeah, I missed. Wow. Sour spot, what the hell? That C2 hits that time. He hits. Whoops, you have a note on you. Horse needs iframes. The horses can fuck right off. These guys are jerks. They're trying to kill me with their bad breath. There's so many of them. Yeah, they're so done with this shit. I should have pulled out my shotgun and then I just didn't. Well, I fucked that. What the fuck? I wasted 2 of my shots. Fucking prick. Is she? Shots. that's fine. Try. Here you go. When she goes into like aim mode, it's so scary. Die already. God. One boss is the giant doll demon, but you know, maybe the final boss is what you're thinking of? Oh, you're thinking of Scarlet from Silent Hill Homecoming. Yeah, the doll bites his head off. Badass. I think, hang on, I'm not quite dead yet. Blinking on its own. No, it's me mashing away. Oh yeah. Oop. Woo! Glitches and stuff, welcome. The glitches, how are the stuff? Woo! Oh, good line. Why is it paused there? That's so weird. If I try to skip that little cutscene, oh, it's like, oh, we're gonna pause the game for you. Not what I asked for. Don't strafe out of those doors on PS2. I'm not gonna do it. I refuse. Too scary. Oh, sweet. That was a great place for him to be. Tucked away nice and neat at the end of the corner, where he can't smack me around. Ugh, my hand gets another rest. Whoops. Wow, the pendulums are not sprinting at me like they usually do. Oh, I love that. That's a great picture of an otter. Look at him. No matter what it is, if it exists, otters will bite it, get in a fight with it. That room's kind of scary. God, I always just autopilot these sections like so hard. It is kind of forcing like a bit of a different perspective. Otters are scary, but you still kiss one on the head. Yeah, good. It can be both. Be scary and smoochable. There'd be a first aid kit in here, right? Wrong. Maybe it's because I have too many health items already. I gotta look at the guide and see if there's any obvious ones that I might be missing. I don't really care about first aid kits. I do care about health drinks. They're a lot more helpful on the harder difficulties. And cottage cheese? I haven't had it in forever. I don't even remember what it tastes like. Oh, I knew this was gonna happen eventually. Oh, thank God. I might be in trouble, and yeah, I'm a wee bit of trouble. I guess I never understood the appeal, like the should be double tapping to start when I do that. Oh, don't stab me, bro. You didn't. Thank God. Okay, now I just have to kill the final boss and everything's gonna be fine. And win. Oh. Why? You look cooler. Birds and Way. Are you Miss Muppet? Here's where shit gets scary. If I do this on my first try, then I'm a legend. I should have saved. We'll call it good. I got yellow health. Could be better. Where's that put me? Deep red. Okay, I have 12 health drinks. Fuck. Bad. Okay, I still got my 3 hits in. Okay, everything's going according to plan. Whoops. Okay, not quite according to plan. Kinda don't want to be over here. Over here's good. Oh shit. Hold off. Hold on, I fucking... 2-5, okay. I sketched myself out. That's gonna cost a hit. Shit! Ah, god damn it. I'm botching it. Don't get hit. Oh, thank god. Shit, I didn't hear it. Did I run out? Come on. Please die. Ah, damn it. Oh well. Kind of flubbed the middle there. Shit. Oh well. God, I was doing so good too. Yeah, that's true. It had to be one of us. I think I can get like a... cheap shot on her head there when she falls. Yeah, and this is even without the fire, which is way fucking worse. And also just slow. Okay, take that hit. What? Heather, please. I have... pop both of those. I have one left. Oh, I should have popped her again. Wait. No! Ah, I'm stupid. I had an ampule in my inventory and that was on my last pursuit. That was my fault. I don't know if it would have been enough to kill her, but that was it. I'm gonna try something. We're in experimental territory. We gotta figure out something, some kind of gimmick for this fight. There is a blind spot with the mace. Oh yeah, she fucking looked through and hit her from behind. Isn't there actually, like... I've heard rumors of that. That's like a Game FAQ's message board rumor, though, like that kind of deal. I don't think I've ever seen it done. I've heard of the idea of clipping out of bounds in here, though. I don't know if I have the first aid drink equipped when I restart here. I don't think I do. I do not. I have 12. 12, 2, and 2. Okay. hit the button, I didn't do it. I wonder if that does enough damage to be worth it. We're gonna find out. Okay, we're testing now. We're testing things. Here. Don't worry about the timer, we're testing. We're scientists. How progress is made. I forgot to equip this guy. Nice big meaty hit. Goes back up. I think the problem is that it takes 2 hits. I take 2 hits between single shotgun shots. Might not be worth it. Especially I'm gonna fall on my face. Yeah, see, that's really hard to keep track of. So it's like, shoot her, she falls down, and I get hit, so I have to heal. And I have to run up and shoot her, and then she hits me, and I have to heal. And then she gets back up, and I have to shoot her, and then it's like... Anytime either she or I does anything, I have to heal. I think that's gonna make shotgun non-viable. Whoops. Yeah, I think she has iframes when she sinks down, too. Oh, I thought, see, like, oh, I forgot, I equipped it by heal. See, this shit is confusing. Where's that, last boss glitch with no hits. Yeah, see, if you want to see like the really old, there is a spot you can hit her with the maul. Oh, that's the one with the comment that I read. Try standing and facing northwest of the fighting arena and the left-hand side of the boss. Then she gets knocked down face first. And then the idea is that she can go out of bounds after that. That sounds crazy. Try it. I've never seen a video of what this strange person is talking about in this comment from 8 years ago. But we're here and we're chilling, so maybe we should just... It was probably like a frame rate fluke. Stop chilling. Why on earth would I ever do that? You didn't even fucking hit me. Did I just shoot her? Look, he missed. Hit me forwards. Ah, the stupid fire. Hold on, I want to mix up, so I'm gonna experiment a little. It's in the God Arena. I actually deeply regret not picking up the maul now, because I really want to try this. I've tried it before. It's just hard. Fucking line up. It's really precise. Yeah, see, it's roughly right there. And it has to be perfect, like, super fucking precise. R3 auto heal. Yeah, but you have to assign it first, and I keep either A, forgetting, or B, not having time between hits. Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. Almost out of coffee. Gonna fall my ass. Oh, I thought she was gonna fire. I was really far away. God, I want to test the sweet spot, but I can't. I don't want to try this out of bounds idea. Northwest of the fighting arena in the left-hand side of the boss. But she has to... Yeah, I was gonna say, she has to be able to slap me though, right? Otherwise she's gonna do that shit. Whoop, hold on. I wish I had this equipped before the save. Can't even hit me here. What the heck? Gotta get her to go forward. I hate the fire's such a dumb gimmick. I hate it. I'll put it over here. Here, let me reset this. Looks like her swing with the other arm sends her, like, forward. I don't know if it's consistent. It worked the first time, whereas the other one doesn't work ever, so... What's that? She does not hit me here. Oh, that's so funny. Her arms have weird blind spots, man. I don't get it. Once she's down like this, then she just stops, like... just I wanna try this time. Like, if I had them all, I feel like I'd be, like, hyper-fixated on it. Kame the Wise, hello. I can sure use some wisdom here. Yeah, see, that, like, I don't get it. That seems to consistently hit her backwards. Or just fucking miss. Hold on. Yeah, even that's too far to hit. What the heck? It won't fire me. Oh, that's not good. Ow. Ow. I have an idea. No, that's not the idea. 2 hits. There's her blind spot right here. Ish. I'm just right in front of her. Oh, that kinda... If I want to go for, like, the lag out of bounds attempt. Okay, so... I love I love that it, like, gently pushes you away as she drops down. Rig off. Going down with the ship. Okay, I've learned that you can't open the inventory while you are aiming. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Drop my controller. I feel like I should stop screwing around, stop, like, thinking about testing. Maybe just wrap this up so I can save it. Okay, so if I'm gonna do that, I need... If I back up, will she miss? Let's find out. Or she's gonna do her fucking fire. Oh, I hate this. God, it's so annoying! Okay, doing it like the heal spam way. A lot of work. Like, everything has to be done in perfect order. Knockdown sucks because you pretty much have to take an extra hit that you can't. Be like, I got, no, one. Too bad. Maybe I don't want to be so close to her when she falls, because I think that might actually... See, now I'm going to take 2 hits. Oops. Okay, that didn't hit me somehow? Yes, like this knockdown. Whoever said I should stay down might actually have a point. It's the iframes for like when you get back up. Well, I can't stay away because then she'll start doing fire. If there's fire, then you just can't be offensive at all. Like, there's no choice. 2 left. 1 left. I have 0 left. Not bad. Is that really 1 hit? Oh, it's because it's the end of the fight. The last, like... Yeah, now it's... Oh. I wonder if I still... I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. Yeah, okay. I wasn't quite last hit. I definitely am. Okay, so you just have to do it, like, perfectly. Oh, that's so rough. I have to read some notes. I have notes on damage values of weapons. Katana poke is 220. Shotgun does about 500. on average.
Is that the end?
God has 10,000 health. In Extreme
Time
X.
to roll the credits.
Let's say for shits and giggles. That would mean 46 pokes with the katana. Which would mean 16 rounds of her going down and back up. Or so 16 rounds of like getting hit and then healing. A lot. Heather in her Game Spy tee, yeah. That's vintage now.
Heather, is it really over?
Not yet. You're still alive.
Heather, what the?
Just a joke.
You've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather, did
You
you?
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
You're gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
Diddly diddly diddly. No, not the possessed ending, Jesus. I need to do it at some point. Well, I don't even know if that unlocks anything.
Spoke of tortured souls, so outrageous the toll. You can lose all you have. He refused to give in to the town that takes all. Survive. You must have the will. This movie doesn't end the way we want all the time. Then he shouts at the moon, she's gone, and fear has overcome. He was walking the mile.
Time for the beginning. No, not quite.
Walking alone.
I have learned a lot. I am reviewing my notes as we speak. I have maul damage. Basically because I never anticipated using it ever.
So outrageous the toll. doesn't end the way we want all the time. When he shouts at the moon, she's gone, and fear has overcome.
I'm like skimming. Oh god, you're right. Fuck, I need Heather Beam.
He was walking alone.
I wonder if that's still valid for unlocking the later extreme difficulties. I don't know. I don't even know if this playthrough is valid.
They bleed upon the nest. There was no time for reasons. They had no sign of the threat. Now it's too late for me. This town will eventually take me. Too late for me. This town will win. Through this fog they came along. Dark creatures singing a terrible song. The rest of the bar laughed at him. Only I felt my own grief deep. They found him dead the very next day. No more stories from him. I heard him say, we blame bad luck for his fate. Only I felt terror so great. She and he will know that someday.
Kind of the track. Yeah, it's the system data.
That misty night, that dismal moon, the dead search for their kin, while angels sleep in endless dark. The dead seek out sin.
Yeah. Well, we beat it, and we beat it in 4 minutes less. The only kicker is the friggin' final fight, man. It sucks, but 2 minutes is actually pretty slick too. Normally, like real time, that game, this fight on extreme and like the harder difficulties takes like so fucking long. I think the 10-star. Hold on. 10-star limit's like 7.5 minutes or some shit, isn't it? Less than 8 minutes, yeah. So, like, you know, speedy-wise, that's pretty good. It's actually really good. Yeah, normally, like, casually, this boss fight takes so fucking long. I gotta review pickup guide. There's a guide on Game FAQs of health drink pickups and such. If I'm missing any, you know, maybe there's like 6 health drinks in a room somewhere that I've bypassed. I'll have to see if I can do that, because, you know, another 3 or 4 health items would have been perfect. Was I 2-2-12? That was like just enough. That's if everything's executed perfectly, like there's no wiggle room there. And that's a shitty way to lose a run, you know, at the end of what's almost a 2-hour run. Because of the load times. Ooh. Yeah, pee again. Fucking. I've been chugging coffee. Ah, there's someone I want to raid, but I don't know if he's sticking around. I think they just finished a run.